Promise of blue horses. A blue horse turns into a streak of lightning, then the sun, relating the difference between sadness and the need to praise that which makes us joyful. I can't calculate how the earth tips hungrily towards the sun, then soaks up rain, or the density of this unbearable need to be next to you. It's a palpable thing, this earth philosophy, and familiar in the dark like your skin under my hand. We are a small earth. It's no simple thing. Eventually we will be dust together, can be used to make a house, to stop a flood, or grow food for those who will never remember who we were or know that we loved fiercely. Laughter and sadness eventually become the same song, turning us towards the nearest star. A star constructed of eternity and elements of dust barely visible in the twilight as you travel east. I run with the blue horses of electricity who surround the heart and imagine a promise made when no promise was possible. Joy Harjo. Welcome again to the Poetry Oracle podcast, and thanks for listening. Today, at the annual Indian Market Weekend here in Santa Fe, New Mexico, I am going to hear Joy Harjo, the first Native American Poet Laureate of the United States. I've always liked her poetry and her music, an intense, brave, vulnerable warrioress. In this poem, she uses the very powerful mythic image of the horse, so central in Native American mythology, an animal of strength, power, love, and courage. And she is also bringing in the color blue, of blues, the feelings that come with the feelings of being blue. I have always loved the blues music, its tone, its beat, and its ability to capture that within me that feels the color blue. What is the pull of the heart that leads us to need each other, just to feel another's hand on our skin? It is gravitational, like the earth's connection to the sun, separate yet infinitely connected. And the emotions of the heart, laughter and sadness, longing, and also the deep knowing that we are just really a quick lightning strike across long, long historical time. Beautifully, she captures the intenseness of feeling, that it is what makes us fiercely loving creatures, and yet also someday not even a memory to any person, some electrical dust that might one day make a home or nourish a plant to make food. What is that eternal electricity that remains in whatever form we take, that makes our heart leap and weep in our love for another, and hopefully for ourselves? I guess I really don't have any idea. And Harjo's meanderings try to illustrate in words what cannot really be explained. How is it that I am in this body just a few seconds in the eternal time, and also sometimes feel like I have lived an eternity, with a longing to return to the place where a promise was not possible. Perhaps to a place where a promise was not necessary, a place where the eternal electricity runs free, like blue horses across the plains. And I am a part of the eternal, of stars, suns, blue horses, and of a body, or several bodies, that intensely loves. I often think of dust as inanimate, blowing in the wind, not alive. Harjo reminds me that it is also alive, infused with an electrical pulse that can even stop a flood. And we, as unique assemblies of this cosmic dust, a combination that has never been or never will be again, is in fact, or not fact, a miracle beyond any explanation. Eternal, electrical, living dust that takes us many forms and roles in the world of time and the timeless. About Joy Harjo. Joy Harjo was born in 1951 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Her father, Alan Foster, was Muskogee Creek, and her mother, Wynema Baker Foster, had mixed-race ancestry of Cherokee, French, and Irish. Harjo is the oldest of 4 children and a member of the Muskogee Creek Nation. She attended a Bureau of Indian Affairs boarding school in Santa Fe, New Mexico for high school, and at the age of 16 she also attended the Institute of American Indian Arts. Harjo loved painting and found that it gave her a way to express herself. She enrolled at the University of New Mexico, beginning as a pre-med student. Harjo later changed her major to art and then creative writing, as she was inspired by different Native American writers. While reading poetry, she claims that she, quote, starts not even with an image, but a sound, which is indicative of her oral traditions expressed in performance. In 2009, Harjo won the Native American Music Award for Best Female Artist. In addition to her creative writing, Harjo has written and spoken about U.S. political and Native American affairs. Her website contains several blogs expressing her views on current political issues and her strong support for women's rights and equality. Native American continuation in the face of colonization is the undercurrent of Harjo's poetics through poetry, music, and performance. Harjo's work touches upon land rights for Native Americans and the gravity of the disappearance of her people, while rejecting former narratives that erased Native American histories. She is the first Native American to be named Poet Laureate of the United States in 2019. It will be an honor to finally meet her. Until next time, and deep bow and love to you all, and blessings.